Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, we gotta talk. Y'all make sure y'all like, share this video. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my TikTokers. Shout out to my workers. Shout out to all my beautiful people. Y'all, we need to talk. Y'all come in. You know what to do. I shouldn't have to tell you to do it, so you know what to do. Um, we got to talk, y'all. Y'all come in. You can't be afraid. When people speak their opinion, they speak their opinion. Y'all come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Something was on my mind when I hear, when I heard this person said that y'all come in. Let's talk, y'all. Because we need to. Y'all, let's go, y'all. Let's go. I will be posting video. Um, when I get off the live, got some videos I got to post. And like I said, this everything that I do is entertaining, y'all. Entertaining. That don't mean it's entertaining. Entertaining, education, criticism, commenting. I like for people to speak their opinion, but don't include me. Don't include me in it. Um, there, somebody was emailing me. They emailed me some information, and they said that it threw me off. You know me, I let people speak their opinion, but don't like I said, don't include me in it. That's your opinion. Don't say I. I'm not with I. I'm not with we. I'm with me. um, I want to give a shout out to all my road dogs. That's what the old school say, road dogs on here. I got a road dog. I got a couple of people around, my partners and stuff. I want to really dig into why I listen to y'all make y'all comments, you know, make your opinions, and that's your opinion. That's how you feel, okay? But I really want y'all to make me understand when y'all said that job is Bud's love. He loved Naziyah. What do you mean that when you say that he loved Naziyah? I just asked the question. That's all. He ain't never loved that girl. If you ask me, ask my opinion about it, he never loved Naziyah. He has never loved nobody. He has allegedly don't even love himself. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a spiritual reader, but I don't read him. He have had some little thing going on with him when he was young. Allegedly. Allegedly now. It ain't how you know or nothing. How you know I said allegedly. Y'all, you know, I noticed with Naziyah, I can't, mentally, I cannot make you understand. I cannot make you understand. You have to make yourself understand what I'm talking about. Only reason why I say that, y'all, is because with YouTube, it's a policy that they have that we have to talk like this and like that. And like Tyler Perry said, he didn't want to be on, he don't want no channel because you are controlled to say what somebody else wants you to say. So that's what the content creator, we are controlled to say if you want to get, you know, monetize. You have to know how to edit everything out, and I'm not good with that. So I have to watch what I say to keep from editing everything out. Some people don't trust me. They're not turning their work in with all that cussing on, because they ain't getting no credit for it. And you know everybody wants to get paid. Okay, so with Naziyah Harris case, it's not. It's my thing is why y'all said that he loved Naziyah. No, my opinion is Naziyah was convenient. She was, hey baby, man, I ain't seen you in a long time. Wow, Johari, um, I want to know, no, she was convenient for Jarvis. That's what she was to Jarvis. He didn't love her. Jarvis, but them don't love himself. Jarvis need their therapeutic help for the rest of his life. Because mentally, as you get older, it get rougher on you when you are mentally caught up in a web like him. I don't know why. He don't love her. He never loved her. He know how to manipulate a person and make them think he that he love her, love them. He had Shannon thinking that just because he said I love you, I love you. Anybody can say, make them out say I love you, I love you. I say that I love you. My spirit loves who you are. That's what my spirit is. That don't mean that I'm in love with you. No, he wasn't. He didn't care about Naziyah like that. The auntie made it convenient for him. She knew what she was doing allegedly when she did it. It's nothing good about Jarvis Butts, y'all. Nothing good. Not even his hair. Don't pay me no attention. I'm serious. It's nothing. It's nothing. No, he didn't love her. Hey, baby. No. No, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. No, Jarvis Butts did not love no Naziyah Harris. No, he didn't. Y'all, it seemed like, I don't know why, it seemed like they got away with a lot for a long time. They got away with a lot for a long time. And Naziyah got them caught. See, God work in a mysterious way. He does. He do. You don't have to believe him. I sure believe in him because he have worked it out for me, baby. I believe it is for me. I can't stop you from thinking the way you think, but I know I can think the way I think. But yes, Jobs never loved Naziyah. She was just convenient for him, and she used psychology on him. See, Naziyah was one of the smart ones that didn't cooperate. She told him, if you want me to get a AB, y'all know what AB stands for, because you know what what terms we have to use. If you want me to have an AB, then you do it. He was talking to Naziyah like Naziyah got money. That's why I say he didn't love her, y'all. It's something mentally was going on. How can you tell a child in school, get the money and go to the doctor? What? Telling a 13-year-old to go see the doctor? I don't care if she was 14. And she was smart enough to say, you do it. You want me to do? I don't believe she was pregnant. But by what the detective said, she was pregnant. I'm just going by what they said, y'all. So if they're gonna say Naziyah was pregnant, they need to tell us how many months she was. Cause I didn't show y'all. I was skinny. I was a skinny little something on my first couple kids. I wasn't this healthy. I ain't started showing about 7, 8 months. So what we got to find out is it's a period of time when you can have a AB. It's a period of time when with carrying a embryo, you can't do this. So we're gonna say that this got to be at her early stage. Because when you go so many months, you can't do it. You can't do it. So we got to stop saying that she was big on the picture. If she was that big on the picture carrying that baby, y'all saying she was like 7, 8 months, 8, 9 months on the picture. Think about what I just said, y'all. Instead of criticizing what I said, think about what I just said. She had to be either a couple weeks early. So why y'all saying that she was big? I ain't show y'all. I didn't show. When I was little, I was skinny little or something. And when I was 19, had my first one at 20. I was little all the way. I ain't started showing about 8, 9 months. Hey, baby. Hey, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. Hey, chat. So when we speak of Naziyah, we got to say y'all women carried children before. Y'all know when we had a couple we on show. I didn't. So people are distracting y'all with that barrier. But y'all gotta remember she had to be like a couple weeks, like 30. She got to be some weeks. She couldn't have been no 5 months, 4 or 5 months. So now you need to go backwards and think when she said she had her last. We got to go through all that. When she had her last, I ain't got to say it, but y'all know I got to be careful of what I say. I just don't believe these people, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to act funny. I ain't trying to act funny. I'm just saying that I don't believe some of the stuff that these people saying. I just don't believe these people. I think the text message was a setup, y'all. I think the text message, I believe the text message was a setup. Was that really Jarvis talking to Naziyah? But all of that Naziyah text message? Y'all know people can get in your phone. People can they can make it seem like you said something. Y'all know they do. Some ain't right about this case, y'all. Some still ain't right. I don't care what they say. I don't care what the prosecutor, if they win or lose. This is the first case that I'm having a difficult functioning thinking. This is the first case that mentally is bothering me spiritually. thinking. And y'all know I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real to you. No, Jarvis did not love her. But Jarvis did some weird things that people don't do. That they were planning on doing something to a person. Y'all know that? Okay, I'm supposed to turn myself in. I'm supposed to turn myself in. So, where I'm gonna put? Okay, I figured this out. I got Naziyah on the day before I turned myself in. For those who saying that Jarvis loved Naziyah, she's put up somewhere. Y'all gotta ask yourself, how did that family member, I ain't calling no name, that came from, who said they not been around family, how did she and that podcaster went out there in the woods and find Naziyah's stuff? How did that boy know that they friend, I don't care if he was a cloud chaser, he was still out there with them clothes. Why, how is everybody out there with Naziyah? How, let me see what you're saying right quick. Just thinking about that case with him turning himself in was for a weapon, right? For a weapon charge. But I wonder what that case is all about. That's a weapon charge, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to. I ain't waiting till no trial come. I'm gonna outdo that trial. I'm just the person that like to figure out stuff before the trial come. Apparently some stuff that I be saying is true. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. Think about it, y'all. What she just said. It was for a weapon charge. What's bothering me, I'm going to tell y'all something I ain't want to tell y'all, though. And maybe this can help a little bit. There's a lot happened on the 9th. Too much happened on the night, on the 9th. The 9th is giving me something like a ritual. But not a ritual, but a spiritual situation. And I don't like to get into stuff like that. But it's something about the 9th. Because the grandma did some things on the 9th that she ain't been doing. I was out running an errand. What errand you was running? And you know it was time for that child to get out of school. Why didn't nobody, this my thing is that. The grandma was running an errand on the 9th. Naziyah called the auntie on the 9th. Naziyah ran away from home. I'm just saying what they saying. On the 9th. And Jobs just picked her up on the what? On the 9th. She was at his shop on the what? On the 9th. She was across the time. She was with him the whole time, y'all. On the 9th. So we knew we weren't going to find her on the 9th. So we're not going to report her missing on the 9th. On the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Y'all, ain't nobody look for Naziyah. Think about what I just said. It's all going to come out. And we know that part, Sharita. We know about all that, Sharita. We know that part, but we ain't waiting on no trial. We ain't waiting on no damn trial. We got to look out for. I'm on the jury, part of the jury mentally. I ain't waiting on no trial. I ain't waiting on no trial. I ain't waiting on no trial. I ain't worried about no trial. That means that they put out some information. My information coming from the pre-trial. That whole month y'all got to think, listen here. Listen here. I ain't shutting up and I ain't shutting up after till they finish with everything. I'm going to show Naziyah what that would do when that trial start. But before that trial start, I'm going to tell y'all something. That girl was gone for a whole month of January. Think about it. They didn't start looking for that girl, looking for Naziyah Harris until when? February. Think about what I'm saying, people. Think about what I just said. They ain't even look for Naziyah, y'all. If they reported her missing on the 10th, what about the 9th? You really think that I will wait on somebody to go look for my child? They didn't even move their body. They moved their body later, knocking on people's doors. Y'all know she went on there by the door. But y'all didn't do that on the 9th. Y'all didn't do that on the 9th. Y'all didn't even look for Naziyah. Y'all thought about looking for Naziyah the next day. A little school girl? Really? Y'all could have had helicopters and everything flying for that girl. For Naziyah Harris. She more than just a girl. Right, in my opinion, she went missing before the 9th. Thank you. Something got to be happening. Money, they're not looking at that. It's something before that date. Something. I don't even believe the school. I don't believe nobody in that school. I don't care who knew her some years. I don't care what teacher knew her. And she on the computer waving. Come on, y'all. What day did Naziyah really go missing? And it's a game. And somebody enjoying this game. And I ain't gonna tell y'all the two that enjoying this game. Because they want y'all to figure it out. Not only that, her case sat on a desk. That pretty one. That's what I'm saying. People ain't looking at that. That's what I just said, pretty one. I'm trying to get these people. I'm glad y'all saying it. I already said that. The case sit there. And y'all got to ask yourself, why did the case sit until February the 12th, or 9th, or 7th? What? That ain't coming out in no court. The court is going to prosecute, is going to hide some of that stuff, y'all. Everything like this ain't going to come out in the court. Jarvis don't love that girl. How in the world can y'all say love? He don't love himself. Jarvis don't love himself. Everything ain't coming out in the court, y'all. Everything ain't gonna come out in the court because they don't want everything to come out in the court. See, what they doing is covering up a lawsuit. Y'all not seeing the picture. Everything can't come out in the court, people. Because they scared they're going to get sued. Janelle really got the money. Janelle really can be the one sue them. Not the grandmama, not no cousin, Rots, and nobody. But Janelle got a big lawsuit. Janelle and Kiwana, they got a big lawsuit. They got a major lawsuit. And y'all really think that everything gonna come out in the court. It's not. See, they didn't put Janelle on court TV. Janelle smart. Janelle smart. Ain't no way in the hell I would have went on court TV. Mm-mm. 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 See, what court TV did was manipulate Roxy. They were trying to figure out how much she know and what she know. I'm glad Janelle didn't get on court TV. Janelle and Kiwana, Janelle is a smart girl. I don't care what y'all think about them or what you say about Janelle. That auntie right there, I don't understand why Naziyah didn't run to her auntie and call her auntie. She probably don't even know her auntie phone number. He don't love his own kids. Why y'all gonna say he loved Naziyah? He don't love his own kids. Y'all don't know what happened to his kid? He did his own kid too. I just don't know how Jarvis got around the way he got around with them women. He ain't all of that. So the Jarvis make me think, y'all, and I've been saying this for a long time, that he was a big time dealer. He's a dealer. I don't care what y'all say, he ain't got no money, nothing like that. He's a hustler. I ain't crazy. I know the street hustlers. That man hustling at that shop. That's why them women crazy about him. Come, he make that money and stuff like that, doing what he got to do. Then he got a hotel he run to. He got a favorite hotel that he run in and out of. Got 2 of them. He got about two hotels that he run in and out of. Y'all don't know what they do. Come on, man. Shannon told y'all one of the hotels that I can not hear what she's saying. Because she was talking like this. She was naming the hotel and she said, and something she said, I said, what she say? I'm talking to the computer. What she say? What did she just say? I still can't hear her. What she said that she named Parkcrest. She named that hotel that I couldn't hear her say. And the hotel across the street from her keeps showing up when I put in Parkcrest on the address that they put on there. Y'all know how I am about cases. Those who know me, y'all know how I am about cases. Y'all know how I'm still trying to figure out, y'all. And one thing about my mind, if Naziyah just been knocking on my door. Her spirit is so powerful. Naziyah's spirit is very strong and powerful. She working through people. She don't even love Jarvis. She don't love Jarvis. I think that girl was instructed. I think Naziyah was, I apologize. I think she was instructed to do things that she didn't want to do. She didn't have to be with Jarvis, y'all, to go do what she had to do. She got an auntie. Then the auntie said she knew she was pregnant. Come on, y'all. Huh? Then the auntie said she knew Naziyah was pregnant. The auntie said she lost her baby in May. I ain't stunned Naziyah. I'm worried about my 5 children. What? If she knew Naziyah was pregnant and at that early stage, why she didn't get rid of it? Talk to me. Talk to me. I said, if the auntie knew, auntie said she gave her a pregnancy test and she saw 2 lines. One line she didn't see. She made her take it again. Where did they do this at? At home. If she knew that girl, young lady, what her name, Naziyah was pregnant, she could have did the pattern herself at her home. So you got to ask yourself, if the auntie could have did the format at home, she could have read the direction and did everything at home. She went about a pregnancy test. Who bought that pregnancy test? Job is Shannon. That's the question. That's the question. Who bought that test for Naziyah to take? Job said, do Shannon know about this? No, she don't know about this. But she do know about it, and you do too. Y'all don't see that they plot that little girl. Now, excuse me. I ain't mean to say little girl. I just had my grandbaby. I just went over there. I always call her little girl. I always say little girl. But I'm not Naziyah. I say Naziyah. Y'all, I don't talk about witchcraft. I don't believe in this junk. I don't believe it. People do stuff they want to believe it. Believe whatever they want to believe. It's a family thing. I'm not just talking about Naziyah family. Their family is big. Not their immediately family, a big family. It's a whole lot of people that don't have no family in this family, allegedly. Something going on. Because if Naziyah, think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think about you being an auntie. Your niece come to you. Where she get the pregnancy test from? Who bought the pregnancy test? Naziyah can't get it. Naziyah can't buy it. Who bought it? The conversation was for Jarvis to get it. How we know Jarvis got it? So, okay. So, if she took that test at home, ain't nothing wrong with her being pregnant, okay? That ain't nothing bad to us. Because we used to young girls like that getting, pregnant. But the thing is, think about it. Y'all got to think about who really loved Jarvis Butts. Who didn't keep no secret from Jarvis Butts, but they did. Because they didn't know about the girlfriend over here on that side of town. They didn't know. He didn't tell her about that girl. See, she thought she knew everything about Jarvis, but she didn't. But if she, think about it, y'all. She got that pregnancy test, and Naziyah didn't buy that pregnancy test. We got to find out who bought that pregnancy test. And then they made her take a pregnancy test at home. So the thing is, if she got pregnant at home, don't you know her grandmama know she got pregnant? Huh? Huh? I said, if she took a pregnancy test at that house, don't you know her grandmama know that she was pregnant? That's her adopted daughter. That's her. That's the grandmama adopted daughter. And if she took that pregnancy test, if she took a miss, if she took that pregnancy test at home, what month she took the pregnancy test? I'm putting something on the table for y'all. I'm putting something on the table for y'all. Like Shannon said, y'all figured out. Y'all got all the answers. Remember she said that? Y'all figured out. Y'all got all the answers. I didn't make that up. Shannon said that. Shannon said that. If Naziyah were pregnant, the grandmama knows she was pregnant. The aunties know she was pregnant. How we gonna get rid of this baby? Shannon, you the one said she was pregnant. We ain't making it up. You told Roxy that she was pregnant. And if she was pregnant, she was at her very early stage where she wouldn't be showing. Okay, the second question is, what y'all gonna do about it, Shannon? What did you do about it when you found out she was pregnant? Who did she tell you she was pregnant by? How did she get pregnant, Shannon? How did she get pregnant, Grandma? How did she get pregnant and y'all supposed to be watching her? But when y'all found out she was pregnant, what did you do on the 9th? Trying to think what I do if my niece got pregnant by my boyfriend. Shannon, you said you didn't believe in abortion. Oh, excuse me, YouTube, I'm sorry. You said you didn't believe in AB. You had your baby, so you just said you don't believe in AB. That's why you didn't get rid of your baby. Naziyah got pregnant. She didn't believe in AB. So why y'all were trying to get her to have an AB and she was y'all regionalized her. I don't know if that's a word or not. Y'all regionalized her to want to get rid of the baby. Why? Because she was adopted. But without a body, without her body in y'all house, something happened. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. Listen. This is weird. This situation right here is really weird. If Naziyah got pregnant, Naziyah didn't want to lose her baby. Shannon got pregnant. She don't believe in AB. Why would she? She didn't believe in AB. She wouldn't try to get her niece, you would think, to not to get rid of her baby. But when I seen the message where she said, I ain't worried about, I can't state it like I really want to state it. I ain't worried about no desire. I'm worried about my 5 children. That's your niece. What you mean you ain't worried about her? But okay, then go back. You lost your baby in May. What made you think it was Jarvis Butt's baby? Now that you knew that she was pregnant, I wish I could talk to Shannon. She ain't gonna talk to me 'cause I got too many. I can talk to her nice, but she ain't gonna talk to me 'cause I got too many questions. When you found out she was pregnant, where did you go from there? Why she run away with Jarvis? She ain't even run away from Jarvis. She walked up there too, and he met her. And he was up there. He had that girl in daylight, waiting on y'all to come get her. Y'all knew where that girl was, man. Come on. You know what that kind of man that was. Come on, Shannon. Why y'all do this? Why y'all do this? Just because she was pregnant. And I saw in her phone that in Jarvis Butt's phone that they looked up abortion. He could have got that girlfriend to do that. They could have looked for he went over two girl house. He went over two girl houses. He went over two girl houses, two of his favorite girlfriends. They could have looked up that stuff for him. Or you think they gonna get on the stand and say, well, I looked it up for him. I the one had his phone. I the one searched for that stuff. They ain't. Jarvis sitting there like a silent of the lamb. He did tell he did tell the defense attorney what happened, y'all. But in order to keep Jarvis in there, you got to blame Jarvis. You got to blame him. If you that ain't how it going. That's not how it should be. That ain't it. See, Jarvis protecting somebody. When Jarvis found out that he about to do life in prison, you think he ain't gonna talk? You think he ain't talking? That's why his attorney mad at them. They ain't got that on Jarvis. They ain't got that on Jarvis. It could have been this way. Jarvis could have met somebody at his favorite hotel. Took her to that room. Somehow, either that lady, I'm gonna tell y'all who throwing us off in this case. Can I tell you which investigator throwing us out? I'm going to tell you what investigator throwing us out. I'm going to let y'all think. Which one of them investigators? Y'all put in the chat. Which one of them investigators do y'all think that is throwing y'all off in this case? I'm waiting. Which one of the investigators do y'all think throwing y'all off in this case? She throwing me off though. Ugh. Money, you is so funny. Money said all on throwing me off. Oh, girl, I like you. You said all on throwing you off. You know what? I'm glad you said that because guess what? I was sitting over here saying, huh? If y'all was over here with me, we could have had a movie party. Y'all sure enough would have been cracking up over him, money. I was just like you. I was like, what you say? I was over here like, what you say? You said what? You didn't do who? Who? Honestly, all of them throwing me off. But the really one throwing me off, y'all playing games. Games. Two people made me upset on that stand. Oh boy, girl, I like you though. I like that. I like that. I like that. I love it. I love it. The two people the two investigators that really threw me off on the case. Really, it was it was. Girl, you funny. That is so funny. That's cute though. That's cute though. But you right though. But you right though. Minus all on threw me on. But anyway, that's funny though. I'm gonna be laughing I'm gonna be laughing still on this still riding on their tails. Cause they ain't gonna tell everything in court. Look, y'all. Ooh. That man who investigated that school, the school detective. Oh Lord, how much? He ain't gonna tell me. He's not gonna tell me that wasn't no security, wasn't no school security at that school. Y'all know that. We know that. I worked at the school. We kept that officer stayed in that school. He said he not the officer that be there. Y'all know y'all went to school. Y'all know they got police in high school, police in middle school, and well, in I don't know about elementary. I didn't teach elementary, but high school and I talked to the officers. Hey, no, I didn't get no hope. I didn't get, I didn't get no report. I did. Well, look around at how you look. Everybody did like this. Okay, I don't see her. I don't see her. And was scared to go down there, scared of spider web was gonna get on him. But he was one of them. The man who told him instead of the call, somebody told him, somebody allegedly an officer involved in this thing had worked a murder case before. That's what I've been saying that for the longest. Y'all know I've been saying that. I think that an officer don't work a murder case before know what to do. Don't call the police, y'all. Sister, don't call the police. She called the school officer for. Think about what I just said. Now he got on my nerve. That investigator. I don't care for him. The only thing he was doing was trying to retire. Other lady threw y'all off on the stand. Forensic lady who did the jacket. 1 minute she told y'all, see, y'all not listening to her. She said she didn't find no PHN. I don't know that word. I ain't trying to say the word. She said she didn't find none. She ain't really said she found no blood, y'all. In order to get Naziyah jacket, blue jacket, you got to get the coat first. Where is the coat? I think the coat came out the shop. I think they out the shop. They found that coat. They found her coat in that shop, allegedly. If I can remember one of my videos, I have it on there. The coat was in there. Why she didn't have on her coat cold as it was? Y'all got, she didn't do it. That lady didn't really say no blood was on that stuff. No, she didn't. She didn't really say it was. That ain't enough. A little dot. A little dot. And then she said that was, she really didn't give me no answer. She really didn't give me no answer. That the forensic lady. And the last person who didn't want to tell y'all what was going on, like Sharita said, some of this stuff going to come out in the court, but not everything, is that AT&T woman, that Chinese lady. That Chinese lady ain't telling y'all the truth about them phone calls. She said she don't have all the phone calls on there. Then 1 minute she said she got all the phone calls up there. Some of the numbers they hid from us. Y'all got to remember now, it was a page that she hid the numbers. Y'all know we kept up with that. We looked at that thing about 100 times. She was talking crazy. And then she was doing like that. Doing all like this. When the defense attorney was telling the truth about some of that stuff. I was glad when the defense attorney said something, because some of the things that the questions the defense attorney had was the thing I was glad that he was asking her. Job is go if they don't if we got to get somebody to talk, y'all. We got to get someone. We got to put pressure on this case to get somebody who will with Jarvis to talk. Somebody need to make a deal with Shannon, because Shannon knew she was pregnant. She could have did that remedy and bought the stuff at the house. Think about it. She could have bought the AB at the house. They did a pregnancy test there. Huh? She could have did the AB there. She did the pregnancy test there. But these folks lying in this case. These folks lying like a darn ham hock. Let me tell you. And I'm going to still say what I said, and I'm going to say what I said. The time the grandmama gave her is absolutely wrong. What time middle school children get out of school. I think the state may have made a deal with her to testify against him. You know what, pretty one? Absolutely. Absolutely. They had to make a deal with Shannon. Shannon love, if you want to talk about somebody who loves Jobbo, Shannon love her some Jobbo. They didn't stay together. They know a lot. They Bunny and Clyde, though. I tell you that for sure. And like you just said, listen what you just said. Ain't no way in the hell Shannon get on that stand and go against that man like that. And when she was on that stand, she took it off of her. But she told the girl that who came over there and interviewed her, she told her that, I don't think Jarvis did this. If you didn't think Jarvis, if Jarvis didn't do it, who did it? She was with him, Shannon. Why don't you do this, Shannon, for me? Why you talking to Jarvis but on the phone? Because I know you don't talk to him, because that's your baby daddy. You love you some J-Bo. You the queen of J-Bo. Why don't you try to find out what happened to your niece? Don't cuss the man out and fuss at him, because that make people don't want to talk. Talk to him. Psych him out, Shannon. Find out what happened to your niece. Right now, we should be hearing phone calls from Jarvis butts in jail. Now, we should be hearing, so we getting closer. We're getting closer to that case. September here, y'all. The 1st of September was today. Come on, Shannon. And Keen, I don't understand how you out of jail. I don't understand how you out of jail. I don't know. I don't trust King. I believe the one car he borrowed Naziyah was at. You know what, pretty one? I mentioned that before. I mentioned that like you. She was at one of them girl houses. And don't forget, Jarvis stayed on wheelchair. He making me think that a woman stay over there. His butt. She could have been. Why he ain't take her over his house in the basement? How we know he didn't take her to wheelchair? Wheelchair. Well, that thing kind of picking street name. All these funny names street. Wilshire, he took that girl there. He took her downstairs in that basement. Freaked out. And he keep company. J-Bo keep company, y'all. J-Bo keep company. And a man in this. Another man in this. I don't know who that man is. Another man is in this thing. And I ain't no psychic. But I already told y'all it's another man and 2 young women. And another young boy. I keep saying another young boy. I ain't no psychic. Been saying that for a long time. Job took that good over his house and did. And then Shannon met him over there on Wilshire. Trying to act like she don't know where Wilshire is. Think about it, y'all. The prosecutor asked Shannon, who live on Wilshire? Wilshire, she said, I don't know. You don't know nobody stay on Wilshire? Yes, you do know where Jarvis stay at, Shannon. That's where Jarvis stay at. Naziyah is short. She ain't before something. And little, he can wrap her up in a blanket. Put her in a suitcase. Come on, y'all. He went to Wilshire. When he went to Wilshire, that's when he went to Alexandria. Over there to that Nate house. See, they ain't know nothing about Nate. You gotta ask yourself, how did he meet Nate? Nate done been up to the shop, Shannon. You don't know Nate, Shannon? He ain't tell you about Nate? Oh. He didn't tell you about Nate. And now you pouting because you didn't know he had a girlfriend over there on that side of town. It's a man, girl. That's a man. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be telling all your business. But you won't listen. That's who love Jarvis. If you, Naziyah didn't. Naziyah didn't love that man. I just want to know when did she get pregnant? When was the pregnancy test? What were y'all gonna do, Shannon, since you found out she was pregnant? Come on now, that'll set a good timeline from her. Cause y'all ain't gonna tell me that girl fainted in that school building on the gym floor. And y'all didn't call 911. Cause y'all know that's part of the protocol to dial 911, not to go to no counselor if she fell out on the floor. That's a lawsuit. Yeah, everybody know that all schools have insurance that the parents have to fill out that insurance form. And y'all know y'all supposed to, that girl fell out on the floor like y'all said it. Y'all supposed to call the ambulance and call her grandmama at that time. What happened? Come on now. Come on, y'all. Everybody in this stuff. Everybody, not only called 911, but the guardian, they didn't even call the grandmama. And then here you go, you got a teacher had the nerve to say how long she been knowing that girl. Girl, why you didn't call the grandmama? I called so many parents. I don't talk to so many parents and kept an eye on my parents for their kid and everything. And I was the one to talk. I was one of them PE teachers. I had to teach health. I had to teach that program about all that stuff. And I told them people, I don't know how to talk to no these children. We had to go to class to teach them about all this kind of stuff. And I was kind of scared. And I'm a teacher, and I'm a female. But they let the boys go with the boys. You had the man coach to go talk to the boys. And I taught the girls in middle school and high school. But after I left high school, after 5 years, I went to middle school and spent my other retirement there. I ain't feel right talking to them kids. And the lady was told me, don't be afraid to say the word. Go on and say the word. I said, so me and the girls, when we talk, I was talking to them, like, you can opt out the program if you want to. You can opt your child. A lot of parents want their children to know about this kind of situation, y'all. And you can't tell me that that girl fell out on the gym floor. Now, I teach it gym PE too. My job is to call that girl mama and it called for the school officer. That school where Naziyah go to was too big, huge, not to have no police officer in there. No 911. Y'all didn't call 911? when she was waving by like this, when y'all take that picture? When did Naziyah took that picture? Why did Naziyah tell her friend she wasn't gonna see them no more? Them girls know about jobbers butts. The school know about jobbers butts. Man, there's so many. Why y'all letting these grown people stay out of jail? Why these grown people not locked up? If you gonna lock jobbers up, lock the rest of them up. Then they'll start talking. I tell you what, start talking, line them up and lock them up. Why the grandma ain't locked up? Why Shannon not locked up? Man, there's so many folks getting away in the Naziyah case. That's why I believe she alive. Think they safe to remove her to investigate this case. I think they found out she was pregnant that day she laid on the floor. I let that girl ride the school bus home. Naziyah didn't go to a regular school. She went to an academy school. All of a sudden, Naziyah didn't ride the school bus home. They knew this, y'all, before that. Somebody supposed to have Naziyah. That's why Naziyah said I'm be gone for a long time. Naziyah said I'm supposed to be gone for a long time. But why you with Jarvis? And Jarvis is supposed to turn himself in the next day. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. Jarvis couldn't have told her she was going to run away with him if he was going to turn himself in. Y'all, we got to think. We got to think. She couldn't run away with Jarvis. How y'all know Jarvis didn't take that girl to the police station? How y'all know Jarvis didn't take that girl to the police, take Naziyah to the police, ride the bus and walk many miles? Thank you. To me, Jarvis sick, pregnant. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. You can't do that. No, 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 no. No. Who is that? Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all, I tell my daughter thank you. Yeah, you can't do that. Y'all know that. And she young. Her body can't take it like mine. When I was 19. I believe the school knew that girl. I ain't gonna say that girl. I could keep, y'all got to excuse me when I say little girl. I call my grandbaby little girl. I always say little girl. Then you got the investigator to come on the stand and say that the ring camper saw Naziyah walking by herself. Where the other kids at the school who get off at Naziyah Harris bus stop? Why did Naziyah ride the bus that day? Did Naziyah go to school that damn day? Excuse me. Y'all got the dates right, school. Y'all got y'all dates right. I don't even trust the school now. Do y'all have y'all dates? Do y'all know whether or not the girl came to school that day or not? Y'all could be the one throwing the case out. They could be the one throwing the case out. We don't know if she did go to school or not. She ain't come home. After they found out after they found out that Naziyah Harris was pregnant, y'all. Think about it, y'all. After Shannon found out she was pregnant, what's next, Shannon? What was next? What was next? See, I'm gonna give y'all something to think about. I'm gonna give you something to think about. What my thing is, my thing is, my thing is, if your niece was pregnant, what was you gonna do for it the next day? Did she really go to school that day? Are they confused about what day she came to school? Huh? I don't believe none of these folks saying in this case, y'all. I'm just gonna. My thing is this: is I don't believe in this school. I don't believe these folks, y'all. I don't believe these folks. I don't believe Naziyah even got off that school bus. If you're gonna run away, you wanna got off at your house. Job and saw her walking. So y'all left that girl in school all that day. What did y'all do when she fell on the floor? What did y'all do? Y'all didn't call in that? I don't think it happened the way we think it's happened, y'all. I don't think this happened the way we think it happened. I really don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I really don't think it happened the way we think it's happened. That it's happened. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think it happened the way we think it happened. You ain't gonna tell me that it happened like that. You ain't gonna tell me that the school failed her. But did she come to school? Y'all don't know, because you didn't call the roll. See, something happened to one of our students before, where the teacher didn't call the roll. The teacher didn't call the roll, and something happened to the student. But they said, mark the student present. I'm gonna tell you what we used to do, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I did before. I ain't lying. I put present on my roll for my class. I was gonna go back and take the roll later, thinking that everybody was present. I made a mistake like that before. I ain't scared to say I made that mistake. I marked everybody present, but one was absent. I didn't realize that one was absent. But at that particular time, you had me with 2 different classes in one. Teachers go through a lot, y'all. It could have been a careless mistake where they thought Naziyah came to school. It could have been a careless mistake that they thought she was in school and she wasn't there. But when she got out to school, but how the hell that happened? What day is that video on her getting off the school bus? On the 9th? This seemed like a plan. This seemed like a plot. This seemed like a plan. I don't even see how they did a person like this. I really don't. It's not hard. This is not bad. I mean, it's bad. It's the situation is bad, but pregnancy? We here for pregnancy? That's what we here for? And grandmama, you too comfortable for me. You too calm for me. You ain't nervous. You ain't nervous at all. Shannon ain't even nervous at all. The other sister, whatever you do, Shannon, your sister know what you do, because y'all do it together. Everything ain't coming out in the court, y'all. Everything not supposed to come out. Y'all ain't never heard of it. Well, see, with Kanika Jenkins case, you can't compare it with Naziyah. with Kanika Jenkins case, you found a body. And y'all found a body. They found a body with Kanika Jenkins case. But y'all had a problem believing that that was Kanika Jenkins. But with Naziyah Harris case, we don't have a body. Nothing. We ain't got nothing to work with. That's because they don't want y'all to know what she is. I don't care. I put it like this. I put it like this. That lady didn't give us all that information on that GPS. And what her name was more nervous about Naziyah than Jarvis was. Why Jarvis didn't call Shannon and say, you know, your niece up there at the shop. Why ain't nobody called Shannon and them and said, y'all know Naziyah up here at the shop? Y'all didn't call? Oh, Lord have mercy. God, I can't believe this. And no way in the world I would have left my they were glad Viri was gone. They were glad Viri gone. See, they had to get rid of Viri. They had to make a strong push to get him out the house. Yeah, they had to get rid of him. I believe they bossing their own mama. They bossing that lady. They telling that woman what to do. Cause Shannon was looking at her like this when they was on the news you look when they was on the news report on the news. Shannon was looking at her like that. Why you crying? She was looking at her mom like this with them shades on. She was like this. These ain't shades, but she was like this. Like she was the only one on the show. They look like the only one on the last drop off. Like this. She was like this. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Shannon got a little boy in her. Shannon just want to make a man. I believe Shannon gonna end up with a man, with a woman soon, with a girlfriend. And they had them babies, cause it gets you done to y'all cheer. She won't worry about Jarvis. I don't know, cause she keep acting like keep doing like this. I just don't know. But I just don't understand. I just got questions for Shannon. What was the next stage? What's the next step you were going to do? Shannon, when you found out she was pregnant, my question is, when the auntie found out she was pregnant, what was next? When you found out she was pregnant, what was next? Y'all didn't need Jarvis no more. You're a woman. You know how to look that stuff up yourself. Shannon, Naziyah too scared to tell you that she was going up to. You send that girl up there to Jarvis shop. Y'all knew where that girl was. Allegedly. She called me from the school project. She said she was doing the school project. She asked me, but where is this street at and that street at? And I said, you know where that street at. What grandma doing? She want to talk to her grandmama, Channing. Nana. Why you being so mean to her? Why you tell her none of your business? That's what you told her. She wanted to speak to her grandmama, Shannon. Why you ain't let that girl speak to her grandmama? She want to speak to her grandmama. That because that's your mama, you just jealous because she fell in love with your sister child. That was her baby, Naziyah. You know you got jealous because y'all supposed to be the baby, right? Aren't y'all the youngest? Jealous. And the prosecutors, get off your tricycle and put on your truck driving voice. Cause baby, y'all in front of that man, Judge, and he ain't gonna play with Jarvis. The thing that the Jarvis, I'm so glad them other babies out of their house. I'm so glad they out of there. Oh my God, this is so confused. Why? And Naziyah messed it up. Naziyah don't told on everybody. Naziyah let the family make the news. God work in a mysterious way, y'all. He does things for a reason. When he does things for a reason, that's what's gonna happen. You can't hide nothing from him. We don't see it, but he see it. Jarvis need help himself. How he can't help Naziyah? Shannon got mixed in the belief and the mist. God, that's crazy. I couldn't have ran away and left my sister there at the house. I couldn't have ran away and left my sister. I had to try to get my sister where I am. Now look, it's a coincidence that the brother got busted. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. It's a coincidence that the brother got busted and he locked up now. And he's smart. He ain't really saying too much. He said, I miss my sister. This is not normal. I miss my sister. But you left your sister. Y'all, oh baby, y'all just did. Jarvis did not love Naziyah. He ain't love Shannon either. Shannon just understood the assignment. But they like to broke their neck to run over their birthday party. You ain't even seen Naziyah. They broke their neck over there with you. Grandma said, "Oh, so you think you could just pop in anytime you get ready? Oh, so you think you can just pop in anytime you get ready, huh?" No, and then he goes, Shannon, like to push all the whole table over. Like to push the whole table over with the birthday cake on it. She came right behind that mama. Oh, what's she saying to him? So I thought you were supposed to be the part of the family. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Ooh, Lord, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus. The girl like to flip the whole table over with the birthday cake. I thought you were part of the family. Part of the family. Think about what she said. She said, part of the family. I thought you was part of the family. What part he's supposed to fit in at? What part? What part of the family he's supposed to be in? I ain't never heard nobody talk like that. I thought that's your baby daddy. Why y'all saying that he's supposed to be part? I thought you supposed to be part of the family, but you weren't at the birthday party, Jarvis. But I thought you was part of the family. I thought, listen to what she's saying, y'all. Two things weird what she said. I thought you supposed to be part of the family. And the grandmama, you think you just supposed to pop up when you get ready? What are we dealing with here? What family he's supposed to be a part of? Of their family? How is he gonna be part of their family? And he don't go with her. She said they don't go together. What is she talking about? What is she talking about, y'all? What is she talking about? I'm just trying to take up for people. When you say that he's supposed to be part of the family, what you mean by that? You just got 4, 5 kids by him. You say that y'all are friends. Y'all just got children together. Part of what family? And then you turn around and say y'all don't fool with each other. Oh, me and Jarvis not together. We don't fool with each other. But I thought you were part of the family. Y'all better think about that. And then you know what she told Mark D? March D? March D ain't opened up his mouth since they served them paperwork. But March D, y'all know y'all can't go in nobody's house like gangsters. Y'all were dead wrong, man. Y'all were dead wrong. You ain't that gangster to come up in my house like that. You wouldn't have made it do it. You wouldn't even came to my door. Y'all ain't no police. Y'all don't went over there in them people's house like gangsters. Y'all would have left out of here like gangsters. And I would have every right to let y'all go out. Y'all wouldn't have came to him like that. I just want him to get y'all to leave. Call the police. Let the police get them to leave. I mean, Mark ain't said nothing else about this case. Mark D been talking about police and stuff. He been doing police. He been out there recording police and stuff. They don't told March D everything. Man, they don't threw him out there to the dogs. The pigeons. They don't threw him out there. They don't threw that man out there, y'all. They don't threw that man. I can't believe they did that man like that. They used his podcast to cover their name. Well, didn't you like that? Ain't that what you want to do? I don't want that stuff on my podcast. If I had a podcast, no. Woo. Because now he got to be subpoenaed to come to court. I'm surprised he ain't going to take the stand. I'm surprised March D not going to take the stand. Because he know a lot about this case. Mark D know a lot about this case. He do. He know a lot. He know a lot about this case. Mark D know a lot about this case, y'all. He know some stuff that they ain't even put out there. They shut that man. They gave that man that paperwork and told him like to lock him up. Hey, hey, all y'all kept on saying who they on the phone with. They could have been on the phone with 911. They could have been on the phone with the dispatcher. Think about it. They could have been they was on the phone with that police. They told them to stay on the phone. And the police, and then like Shannon told, you got all the answers. You figure it out. Ain't that what she said? You got all the answers. You figured it out. It's something going on with this, y'all. This part start coming out in court. Shannon love herself from Jarvis, J-Bo. She love J-Bo. She loves J-Bo. I need to turn around the other way. I got my back turned and everything. But y'all glad y'all at home? Cancel. You glad you're at home? Y'all, my dog going blind. I got to get him some, I got to take him to the doctor, y'all. Camper, I used to mop the floor with Clorox, right? You know, cause when they poop, I wipe it with Clorox. And I think that the Clorox affected his eyes, y'all. I'm going to let y'all see. He going blind. I don't want to get rid of my dog. Look, come here, Camper. Come here. I think he going blind, y'all. He bump into the walls. He can't see. I'm going to take him to the doctor. If they got to do surgery, I ain't got no money to be doing no surgery on his eye. He just got to keep bumping walls. I ain't getting rid of my dog. I ain't getting rid of my dog. My dog going to have to keep bumping walls. I'm going to get me a big old Kunjo. Dog said, whoo, 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 like that. When you hear somebody that door, whoo, whoo, want something sound like a bear. Fight the bear. That's what I want. When they knock on that door, whoo, whoo, sound like a Saint Bernard. Yeah, I'm going to get me something else. You need a haircut so bad. All right, y'all. You know what? I ain't going to, I'm going to still talk. Because there's so many questions. Shannon is on the prosecution side. And then they got that other young girl on the on Jarvis side. They got all these folk, new people. All the prosecutors sound like they 21 years old. Oh, help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Everybody sound like they 22 years old on the stand. And on a person that strong on the prosecutor's side is that man. But how you gonna have autopsy man there? Come on, prosecutor. That man ain't had nothing to say on the stand. Why you inviting him on the show? He didn't prove nothing. Y'all, they doing all the protocols that they supposed to do. They did everything they supposed to do. Y'all telling me that the jacket that y'all found, Jarvis was wearing it. He can't wear Naziyah clothes. Naziyah's a little bitty little girl. She ain't no woman. She a little bitty little girl. Jarvis I can't even get in Naziyah shirt. I can't get in that hoodie. Jarvis can't wear her hoodie. Jarvis ain't short. And like his brother said, Jarvis' brother said that he ain't no killer. That boy looks just like Jarvis. I'm talking about the light-skinned, pretty one. But he look better than Jarvis. He got more business by himself than Jarvis. But he don't play though. Yeah, now look, bro. I don't know the boy who y'all claim that that's supposed to be him on that phone. You need to have your buddy in court too. They need to subpoena you to come to court, but they don't want to dig up nothing else because it'll make them have to work harder. Why you got Naziyah holding your baby on a TikTok? Why is Naziyah showing a refrigerator with a chain on it? She talking to somebody, y'all. She talking to defects. Yeah, that's why they put her up somewhere. No, they not. I ain't gonna say that. 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 The whole time that girl was making videos, she was talking to somebody. And she wasn't talking to no Jarvis. That man came out up to the girl's school so saying that he her daddy. Boy, I need some help. I need some help. Job needs some help bad. Job needs some help bad, y'all. Job needs some help bad. He needs some help bad. Well, y'all, tomorrow Labor Day. I enjoyed my weekend, y'all. I enjoyed my weekend. But I ain't forget about you, Naziyah. You kept messing with me the whole weekend. You and my dog. Y'all got on my neck that weekend. Y'all messing with me. Yeah. Hey, y'all. I'm going to end it by saying this. Please don't fire them fireworks all night long because my dog going to be jumping. Go to sleep. Go pop the thing till about 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, don't pop no fireworks, please. Because now they make the fireworks sound like real gun. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you look up in the air, you see fireworks. That's confused. Who in the world? Whew. I remember time when we were looking at fireworks, you hear like that. Now you hear boom, 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 boom. God, dog. I thought somebody was shooting that last night. Not on him. Well, I would. And then it was, and then my son said, look at the fireworks up there. I like, well, I be done. I'm out here ducking. I'm out here ducking. Please go to sleep early and don't be shooting no fireworks till no 12. At 12 o'clock, please put them up. After 12, y'all, it's not Labor Day no more. Put them up, please. Because every time y'all shoot them firecrackers, my dog run up on the bed with me. And I have to say, sit down. I had to rub him. Please don't scare my dog tonight, tomorrow. Please. Come on. And when you finish, pick up all that junk, that fireworks stuff. Pick it up out of people's yard. Y'all leave that stuff in the street. Get a broom and sweep it up. All right, y'all. I'm done. I love y'all. I'm about to go upstairs and go to work. I don't took a nap. I'm about to do some upload. I ain't did no upload. I got one live. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of live it is, but I don't think I'm on. What the hell? I think I should do it in a minute. It's not Naziyah Harris live, but y'all, this is not a competition. This is about a missing girl by the name of Naziyah Harris. This is not a competition. This is not who got this and who got that, who got the most this, got the most that. It's about figuring out and finding out what happened to her. Keep the awareness of Naziyah Harris in the air. Okay? That's what this about. Stop all that being competing. All y'all competitive people, you need to go sit down somewhere. It's you got to find out. In order to find out, you got to dig up this information. All I got to say, go ask the person who knew she was pregnant. Go talk to them. The person who knew she was pregnant. And ask them what was the next step y'all were gonna do since y'all know she was pregnant in an adoption home. All them girls' sisters know each other. I ain't talking about the sister. All them baby mamas know each other. They love them some Jabbo. Y'all gotta think about them other baby mamas. The ones that Shannon don't know. Shannon, but they must don't know nothing about that. If he got 21 children, why just Shannon 5 is just 5? And the other girl got 1. And then the other girl said she don't have no children by him. But he got 21 children, or he got 21 baby mamas, y'all. How in the hell that man got 20? I know that another man had 25, 27 children. Y'all women just be having baby by him. And then if you ain't got no baby by you got him at his shop. Why y'all trusting? Stop trusting folks around your children. You got to watch the men and the women these days. Not just the men. The women too. Don't trust. I ain't trust people around my children. I'm funny acting. I'm funny and I don't give a hamburger and some french fries and a donut. I don't care. I was funny acting. Now they grown. I want them to be funny acting with their children. Mark what people say. Protect your kids. Y'all ready to go in the house, man? You ready to go in your house? You ready to go in your house, man? Y'all glad y'all at home. Y'all glad y'all at home. Oh, look at that. They so cute. All right, y'all. Let me go. I love y'all. And y'all don't get offended. Don't don't take it wrong when us content creators be talking. Don't get personal with us. Because we can't say what we want to say. And it is going to frustrate us. We're going to get frustrated with this case because we are controlled to talk the way they want us to talk about this case. I know y'all got some people saying what they want to say, but they ain't in the same situation I'm in with the program. So don't be personal with me. I still love you. Don't get mad at me and stop talking. Don't do that. Please don't find yourself doing that because you're going to be doing that all your life dealing with me. I'm just real like this. I'm sorry. I'm just real like this. I say what I said. You got to wait, and we ain't waiting on nothing over here on my channel. We ain't waiting on nothing to come out. Because they ain't going to say all of that. They ain't going to say all of that, y'all. A lot of people don't, in this case, because they're going to be on that stand. They got prosecutor over there here hiding secrets from the defendant. They can't do that. They can't do that to their defense attorney. They got to tell the defense attorney what's going on. Y'all, I did some videos. I'm about to upload them videos. I did some videos today. I created some videos out there. And I got to stay in shape. I'm going to walk tomorrow too, y'all, on Labor Day. I know it's going to be Labor Day. I'm on the walk. I'm going to walk around. I ain't going to walk further like I did the other day. Nobody. Even though it was a nice little 2.5 miles. But I'm just going to go around my street, but the street behind me, go all the way down there, pulling that hill to one. I might do it 2 times. May look cute and do it 2 times. Might look cute. Put on my little shorts and show them legs. Show my pretty legs. and walk around. Love y'all. I do. Cause Jarvis Butts don't love y'all. He didn't love Naziyah. He don't love himself. Cause where is Jarvis' people? Why his people ain't taking up for him? Oh, we gonna wait until they go to court and then find out what they're gonna say about that. Okay, y'all know he may win, don't you? Y'all know they ain't got nothing on to do you, cause y'all about to take the stand. I know y'all about to take that stand. I know y'all about to take this stand. I know y'all about to take up for y'all brother. Y'all think that sister don't love her brother? Shh. They messing with that sister head. You better start talking to Shannon. That sister. Jarvis' sister. Why you talking to Shannon?